Alright. Hey everyone, it's Rockman. I wanted something a little more fun today, and I've been watching the Runaway Guys and Steven Plays play Fulton Street on YouTube, specifically the Super Mario Brothers map, and it got me wanting to play the game again, and I went back and looked, and a little over 2 years ago, I did a Fulton Street solo stream, the first one where I played just by myself, except for after the tour mode, a free play by myself, and I actually played Super Mario Brothers level, and I got destroyed, and I never went back for revenge to actually, win. So I'm going to play the same board and the same rules and the same characters that I played last time when I got wrecked. We upped the goal from 18,000 to 28,000, round the blocks only with some vacant plots. And this is the Super Mario Brothers map, as I said, and it's me, Rockman, versus Birdo, whoever the fuck that is, Stella and Bianca. Song will be here after she gets her dinner sorted out for her and her parents. So how's the volume, chat? Look at me with my Hawaiian shirt and my Luma and my... What do you call that pose? The evil genius Mr. Burns pose or something? Are the settings correct? Yes, a blur, no chat. Vacant plot down here, vacant plot over here. There's no real reason to be, missing out suits. I will go. Let's see. That has. You can go this way. Okay, what should we build here? Checkpoint first? Sure, why not? Oh my god, it's Birdo. Music makes you want to do the Mario, I heard. Bitch! Whoa, and that amazing backflips motion. Okay, Birdo being stupid. My minor complaint about vacant plots is, I asked for the lowest amount of vacant plots, and I think it's too much. Like, I mean, how many vacant plots did they put in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 vacant slots, and that's the lowest amount. It really should have been like half that, if that. I mean, obviously, depending on the board, it should be more of a percentage. Like, it's so dumb. Like, really, only like one. Like in this green area, there should be one vacant slot, and a maximum of one. And like, not even every one should have them, maybe. Like, every area has at least one, if not two. Which, in my opinion, would have been better if the maximum was one per area, and maybe even some that have 0, depending on the board. Or maybe if it's a really big board, you know, 2 of them or something. Anyways, a little bit of a complaint. Okay, this is expensive, but you gotta do those backflips, you know? Thanks for the host fish. Okay, good. I was a little worried about how low I was on cash. Oh, what a misadventure. A Slurpo adventure. Oh, Slimo, Slurpo, Slamma-Lamma Ding Dong, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Just a waste of time. I think I heard a comment somewhere about this game should have a remaster on Switch. Now, like 90% of the time, I'm like against, remastering games for the Switch just for the sake of, Nintendo making money. But in this case, I think it would be a great idea. However, it's not going to happen. It would be a great idea, number one, because this is like the only home console release of this type of game that ever happened. I think in North America. And, putting it on a system like the Switch would be awesome. Tons of people would play it. And since this is on the Wii and the online is shut down, you could now have it with Switch Online. It would be great. It would be the best fucking thing ever. Problem is, unfortunately, you can't do shit like that because of licensing. Nintendo doesn't have a license to this anymore. Square Enix makes games with other companies that aren't Nintendo. So, unfortunately, it can't happen. It would be awesome if it did. Because, I'm pretty sure there was a game on PS4, only in Japan, that was like Fortune Street, except it was Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy characters or something. So it's like Nintendo has nothing to do with it anymore. They can't do it. Alright, what are we doing with the stocks here? Let's, I think for right now, it might just make sense to buy them here. Although I would totally love it if they made a brand new Fortune Street game, whatever the hell it's called in Japan. It doesn't have to be Nintendo characters, just release it on a Nintendo system, the Switch. I would totally want to buy a Switch if they had Fortune Street 2 or whatever they want to call it. I know there's like a million of these games in Japan. Itadaki Street, that's what it was called, I forgot. Whoa.
Ready to lose? Because I'm going to ruin your concentration.
What concentration?
We got the 2, 3 whatevers.
This is the Fulton Street bread store, by the way. That was not me. Fucking Bianca.
Didn't deserve it.
Hi, song. Hi.
What?
What? Oh, by the way, I got a promotion. Forgot about that.
Yay. I was wondering why you were at the bank.
But this is my revenge, because apparently I wanted to play this game again because I told you I saw some people on YouTube playing this specific level, and I looked back in my streams of me playing this single player, free player mode by myself, and actually,
You sucked at it?
well, this specific level, I got horribly killed. I lost, got last place, and I never went back to it. So this is the same computers and the same settings as that game 2 years ago, so this is my revenge on that.
Okay.
Let me show you what's been going on with the board so far. I only went around once. I have a checkpoint over here. I got, looks like 2 properties in the light green. Birdo's being pretty stupid. I got a property over here. I got a tax office over here. And the goal is 28,000. I'm going to land on my suit no matter what.
Would you land on a suit if you went up? Well, that'd be a stupid thing to go.
Yeah, because I would miss the suit. Birdo got wrecked.
Wreck. Yeah, Birdo usually gets wrecked.
Yeah, Bianca, like, first she got an automatic promotion. Well, no, she got all the suits, like, at her first suit space. And now she's got 3 suit herself cards, so she's being the
Bianca's a bitch.
The early bitch. I bought stocks in the middle area because that's where other people are buying stocks and they were cheap. Hi, fish. She's got 3 red.
Each. Or swings, huh? Darkman's like, what? And I'm like, I know exactly what's going on. What? Yeah, and you're gonna stay in that what phase, so.
What?
I would take inspiration from like Samurott, the Oshawott Final Evolution, because that one has some swords, and so there's some placements for that one. Maybe. I mean, I think most of the placements aren't in like a pixelated form, but it might give you some ideas. It's kind of like teeth would be a solution, but yeah. Like, I don't recall ever having trouble with this board, particularly. Hey, Atmos.
Hey, bro. Ratmus, you need to remember to bring that white HDMI cord. And if you could bring your vacuum cleaner, it could do some vacuuming. Also, not only are the cleaning ladies coming, your working guys coming. Birdo bought the 4th red shop. At least it wasn't Bianca.
I'm pretty tired. I had a day of lifting things I didn't expect to lift.
I bet Rammus is tired of the shit that's been going on to his work. My stock's at 10% above market value. How about no thanks? Ram to some chimney sweeps. Sadie barking, when does that ever happen? Do not want to roll a 1. God. What do you think about trying to buy her out for only 600 to try to quell her 3/4 of the monopoly? Bad idea? Good idea?
I'm trying to spell something real quick, so wait 1 second. Okay, I am now looking. You are thinking about buying what?
Bianca has 3 of the shops in the red, and she's starting to load them up with stock and upgrade them. But this one I could buy out for only 600.
And the amount of money you currently have.
I just bought a bunch of stocks, so I could afford 600 and just sell some stocks.
I mean, it's early game, so you both. It's an early it's an early takeover, and it may be strategic, and you already know she's gonna invest like crap in the other ones and that one, so you can.
Yeah, she already has 180, and she's already been investing in the other ones here. I'm just, and this is
sell in her district. Personally, I would sell some of your 96.
Yeah, I have to. So.
Well, do you only have stock in that district?
Yes.
Why do you have?
Why do
You should have stock in other district. It's like, I know you like to piggyback off of people, but you need to. You've gone around enough time that you should have spread your investments.
There wasn't any other district that jumped out at me as a place to invest right now.
Practically, it's kind of like, even if none jump out to you and you only have 1 or 2 there, it's better to have stuff in 2 places. This is a commentary on I'm trying to help you grow and think for this game, but you get very narrow-minded. And you've even commented on that yourself. Like, you'll get, like, 2 things in one district, and you're like, all right, this is my district. But then, like, shit happens, and it doesn't end up your district, and it throws off your entire, like, mindset. You need to be more flexible. You need to have multiple plans going at once.
That's not how...
I know that's not how you want to think, but that's how you're going to win.
I can't think that way. That's why I don't play chess. I can't do that. But don't you think they need to re-release this game or make a sequel that's actually on Nintendo Switch?
Oh yes, I agreed with that. I heard you talking about that before I called. But it's like we can argue about it, Brockman, but you're going to play better. And I'm not saying you need to like have like all these things, know all your moves, blah blah blah. And like no. Just kind of like when you start buying stock and the stock starts increasing, put money in like any place with low amounts so that you're increasing stock somewhere else, or because it's kind of like you just bought a whole bunch of like 14 gold stock. Instead, you could have bought even more stock at like 9 gold. And then that would have increased, and you could have sold for a profit.
Keep landing on my property.
I was thinking it's like, notice that the invested in District A and other people were buying properties in it. It's just it gets the focus like, okay, well that's not going to work. I'll just leave what I have there, and where's another place that it's at least equal to, if not better. And I don't want you to play chess. I don't want you to be thinking, like, I know all the moves I'm going to make within, like, 5 turns, and I know all the possible moves in my head of what everyone else can... Like, no, this game is a game of chance, because you have dice rolls. You can't actually do that. Ooh, you got money. And I'm talking about this because you're not talking and changing the topic, so. Surprise, you're like, Song, go play Pokemon. And shut up.
Someone go play Pokemon.
Ooh, what are you gonna make?
Well, not a balloon port, clearly. Let's do another tax office.
Yeah. Circus tents are good if you're like, if you know you're gonna land on them.
Yeah. Get them. Also, I just want to say that in real life, I think the stock market is evil and should be outlawed and gotten rid of and eradicated from this planet.
Is this where I talk about the stuff that you have in the stock market? No.
Yeah, that's getting me rich, isn't it?
Well, I don't think it was intended to get you rich. It was intended to be like a pillow to land on. Like emergency if you need it, or like good, like, oh look, I have this coming up, some change to do stuff with, not living off of it. I don't think it was ever intended for that. Yeah, that's what happens in real life. And I'm sure those kids are going to go into financing. Ooh, you found out.
Which is why it's wrong and evil, and I hate it, and I hate rich people, and I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Would you say the same thing if you were a rich person?
That's a stupid question.
Perfectly reasonable question. Yeah. I haven't decided which. I'm gonna wait until I know what's going to be whatever on either. What is it called? Exclusive. I base buying the stuff on either exclusives or the opposite of what everyone else is buying, because that way I can trade exclusives better.
What the? My internet? Can you hear me? Song? Okay, if anyone is watching this recording, I have appeared to have maybe there's something wrong with my internet because my bitrate is 0. It's totally disconnected. Although I could still hear Song for a second. Apparently she can't hear me. I was having some problems earlier with Comcast. They said there was an outage that they were trying to fix, but then it was fine. Let me see if I can load a website. The answer is no. My internet is totally gone at this point. The Skype call was still acting like it was running, but it clearly was not. Hopefully it'll be back momentarily. I obviously hate splitting the broadcast because then I have to, well, I mean, my broadcast is already split. I'm talking about the OBS recording. The recording is still going, which means that I can upload this, to YouTube, and it'll be all intact and wonderful. But as of right now, I have no internet, so it's like, should I continue the game and wait for my internet to come back, or should I sit here? I don't think it's just me. I think it's something wrong in the area. And, like, most of the lights on my router are still, like, lit up like they're working. Sometimes they go out. And this has been happening from time to time recently. Although this is the first time it's actually happened during a stream. But, like, sometimes I was just, sitting here, on Skype with Song, doing something else on the internet, or, maybe I was by myself watching YouTube videos, and, the internet just fucking can't load web pages. And then I look at my router, and it's like, everything's fine, and everything's not fine, and then I lose connection, then it comes back, and it's really not coming back. But again, like, every light on my router says, like, everything's fine. And I've tried resetting it a bunch of times. I'm just going to continue the game and upload this later. Maybe I'll even podcast it or something. Hopefully the internet will come back momentarily. Alright, well, like Song said, I will buy stock somewhere else. Oh, shit. I wanted to try and buy that property from Birdo before I went to the bank, and I totally forgot because of this internet problem. Should have taken note of the time that this happened and how long it's going to take to come back. Okay, so I've got one checkpoint here. I've got one shop here. I've got two here. Bianca and Stella. Now, I think buying this would be good because I think Birdo is stupid and would probably sell it to me for cheap. Maybe even this. Let's see. This one is Birdo's got two. I've got that. Oh, this tax off. I got a tax office, and so does Stella. I got one there. Look at this district. I've got a tax office here, and the other three haven't been bought yet. Well, let's see what Birdo wants for this. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's not gonna... Uh-oh. She's gonna buy it out, you fucking bitch. Son of a... That is a huge bitch. Try to spruce this up before she buys it. Not very much. Can't believe that bitch. Can't believe my internet is a bitch. There's a party in Birdo's mouth and everyone's invited. Every light on my router says everything is fine. I can load a website now. Okay, so why isn't Twitch reconnecting? Well, let me try refreshing this. Okay, look, I just got a Skype message. The problem is OBS is not reconnecting. Let me see if I can hit stop streaming but keep the recording going. Please, this is gonna crash, isn't it? If this crashes OBS, then the recording's gonna be split anyways. Fucking hell. have no choice but to cut the recording in half here because OBS won't work. I'm trying to stop the stream and restart it and it won't work. And now I just crashed it. I wanted to keep the recording going in one recording so that I could re-upload it and re-vodcast it, but no! When the fucking internet blew up and came back, OBS sucked its own dick to death and wouldn't reconnect and crashed. Are you guys there? Can you hear me and the stream? Previously of what you missed. I just want to look around the board. I bought this from Birdo, and then fucking Bianca went there and bought it out. Where's Song? Hello?
Oh?
Fucking Bianca bought this out from me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then a fucking hootenanny. So now I don't know where I'm going.
You could buy stocks. I would go to the bank and buy stocks because you have a lot of cash on hand.
Fine, where should I buy stocks then?
Where do you have like 2 properties? You might have them in. Well, 12 has high, so I don't know. Oh, see, you have stuff in other places.
Yeah, I bought it when the stream was dead.
Oh, okay. Want to buy more there?
You told me I should diversify.
Well, diversify meaning like at least 2 places having stocks. That and no other person has stocks there, and you can easily buy from Birdo. Birdo's so freaking easy to buy from.
Yeah, I bought property from Birdo, and then fucking Bianca bought it out from me.
No, I meant from up there. Bianca wants it because she has so much stock there, and she's like, I want this place, so I'm gonna be a bitch about it. So yeah, if Bianca lands your spot, she'll try and buy it out. But that's because she has so much stock in that place. It's her AI. Really?
Just if I wanted to renovate this, I can't turn it into like a lot of things because they're already taken.
I mean, I keep checkpoints because they just get bigger and bigger as the game goes on.
Yeah, but they don't
That
get as big as a circus sin.
true, but a circus tent only gets bigger if you land on it.
Yeah, which I've landed
But you
on.
have been landing on it,
Yes,
so.
I have.
It's kind of like...
There goes 420 blazing it. And there goes my internet again. Okay, let me... Son of a bitch. I immediately hit stop stream so that I could maybe salvage the recording this time. But still, OBS fucking has locked up and will not stop the stream. Which means this entire stream is now ruined. There's nothing I can do to salvage this. Connection lost. There was a problem with the network, says Skype. And OBS says stopping stream ... but it can't. And if I try to do anything, it's just going to crash. So yeah, my internet's been having problems since it was started earlier this afternoon. They said everything was going to be fixed, then it wasn't fixed. Now it's fucking ruined. I tried to make the recording one part. Of course, that wouldn't work. I'll try to somehow combine the recording parts into one and maybe upload this later if I win. If I don't win, I'll just scrap the whole fucking thing and try again sometime.
I posted that again because that's what I posted when your thing disappeared again.
Yeah, probably.
Since you were gonna,
yeah.
it'll look something.
Obviously.
So I was trying to like.
I did not do anything with the vacant plot. I bought that fucking property from Virgo is what I did. So now I already have the spade, which is down there, right? So I can go this way.
Up to you.
Buy this out for 700.
It's one of those. It's a slight risk because this will be like your second buyout so quickly, but.
But, I mean, it's almost like that first buyout was negated because then I was bought out.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me a lot of
I
money.
meant you bought Birdo's and now you're buying this, so.
Oh, well, yeah. So that's why, like, I would turn that checkpoint into a tax office if I could, but I can't. But then the circus tent might be good because I keep seeing the land on it as well.
The thinking, it's like I'm fine with checkpoints being checkpoints because, yes, you're not, like if someone lands there, you're not going to necessarily get like that big payout.
Bitch.
But you're going to continuously get money every time someone passes it. So overall, there's like this constant flow of monies.
See, I was just bought out again. It's okay. I could conceivably buy
you
her
can.
out.
You'll be giving her 1,000, which part of me is just kind of like...
Yeah, and the other thing is, even if I bought this and got a Monopoly, I can't put money into the balloon port. It's just a balloon port.
Well, it's one of... Okay, here's... And I use this strategy. So now you have two, four... What are the sections called again?
I don't know.
Okay, so you have 3 in the green section and you have 3 in the blue section.
True.
Actually not having a Monopoly makes you kind of like this less of a target. So some of the AIs like gun for like, we don't want monopolies on this board. We will do anything to make sure someone doesn't have a monopoly. So if you have 3, you can still put a lot of money into your into your stocks, and then you can still invest in your properties and make a lot of money. It's kind of like, can you make as much if you had the monopoly? No, but you can make enough to win. And it's the winning that's important, not the getting a fuck ton of money. Do you see where I'm going with that? Like you have 2 very
I know what you mean.
good places, and you can focus on these now and not have to like overthink or overdo. So yeah, like since you have stock here, go for it. Go crazy. It's kind of like I've won many a games without having a monopoly at all, but I maybe had like
two areas where you have 3 out of 4 is like just as good as one monopoly, if not more so.
Yes, thank you. That is what I was trying to say. Yes. And as I said, sometimes AIs gun for monopolies to get rid of them. And so this makes you, it's like, I'm not a target anymore, so the AI ignores you more.
You do need to buy stocks there now.
Well, see, now you're thinking, oh, I need to buy stocks there. It's already kind of too late. Because now each stock price is 28G per thing. It's better to ignore her and invest in your own where you have control. Like at a certain point, I'm like, I'm not, if you're going to do the invest in someone else's property, you have to do it early and you have to do it before they start investing in their properties.
I'm not talking about investing in someone else's property. I'm talking about I'm talking about I want to invest in my 3 light green properties, but I don't own stocks there.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, you are correct. I'm sorry. Because I was watching Bianca's go crazy, and I was thinking you were talking about those.
There's a lot of tax office landing on this board in this game so far, and I'm liking it. As long as I don't land on it. But holy shit, that 2,500 right next to the bank. Like, landing on that would be almost a game over for anyone. Especially me. Yeah, still I got that vacant plot that I wanted.
Did you pick only round?
Yes.
I'd go ahead and go for the circus tent because it's something like estate agencies are just going to close other things, and that's not the place where you would want the 3-star shop. Warp to the bank. Warp to the bank.
Exactly what I was thinking.
That was not a warp to the bank.
I could try to buy that balloon port from Stella, but I'm so scared about landing on that 2500.
Yeah. I certainly understand. Of course, right now with how much cash you have, that's less of an issue. Like, it's still an issue, but not as expected since you do have a promotion coming up. Like, you did land on it. It would not be the end of the world for you. At least you already got the Go 1 space. Not a bad place to have stuff.
Fucking scaring me.
Well, next time you roll, as long as it's not a 1, go the other direction. Go to your right.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Because I know you naturally are going to the left. Now switch gears. Go the other direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the target?
28.
A weird place to go. Stella!
Not particularly worried about Stella piggybacking off me in my district.
It's like Stella has a strong early game, but she might be down enough that she might not be able to crawl back up. Very good. Nice. Ah. What the hell is she doing?
I don't know. There are no more unowned shops. I said unopened shops.
I figured that was gonna happen soon.
This is what I wanted to try to prevent from the start of the game.
Well, if she doesn't change, like, if you really could or wanted to, that 150 house, she cannot increase its value unless she makes it a 3-star shop. So you could buy it for the 1,000 and change it to a 3-star shop somehow, and then hopefully invest in it and make it unbuyable to her. But that's a hard move to pull off.
I'd have to
That's
land
what
on
you
it.
could
Right?
do.
I would have to land on it, right?
Yes. Unless you got a thing from a venture card saying,
buy somebody out for something, because she's not going to sell it to me.
That's the other way you could do it, yeah. I suppose. It's like, that's the only way I can fathom you screwing her over.
Yeah.
Unless she lands on, like, both of your tack shops one after another.
She needs to land on she needs to get a 13 card is what she needs to get.
Or that. That would significantly help, yes. Help you. I guess she's just gonna rely on her blimps to get around now.
She sure is abusing those, yeah. Didn't deserve it.
Nope. However, you deserve that fully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn right. And now the AIs are like, it's empty, we want it!
Just like their head.
So those zombies?
Yep.
That's empty, we want it, we want to eat it! Nom 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 nom. Nope. Oh, yes. Donna. I don't know if Stella sells.
She wanted a ridiculous amount.
I was going to say, Birdo sells easy.
Yeah, Birdo's done.
But
Just
Bianca
out of
and
curiosity,
Stella are...
yeah, I don't think she's going to sell this. Yeah, they're programmed to be assholes, clearly.
Well, they're not as bad as, like, if you try to buy something from Wario or Waluigi, those guys are fucking assholes.
Well,
I'm up to you. I hope you don't
take that.
burst
You
a
should've
hole in
sold
my
it to me.
pocket. Now, suggestion. Right now, or next thing, change that to a 3-star shop.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, don't. Didn't want to work.
See, like, later on, I don't even buy any more district in mine because the district prices are so high. I'm like, I'll buy in a different district. I already have too much money in that one. Please notice your jump in money just then.
Anything else I should do, or just keep on rolling?
I would roll, and then hopefully you can invest in it. You land somewhere where you can invest from. I would not buy this one out.
Yeah.
I like, can you juggle 2 monopolies? Yes, but it gets really hard to do. Like, I will juggle 2 monopolies occasionally, but I don't know. Have you juggled 2 monopolies?
I'm sure I have.
Hey, remember that time that I specifically picked a board and bought every...
Yeah, because you're insane.
What?
Yeah.
That was so much fun. And surprisingly, no one went bankrupt.
So let's see what stocks. Okay, I've got 99 there and 198 there. Okay, I'm in good shape.
Mm-hmm. And if you get to invest in that 3-star shop, your District E prices are going to go through the roof. And you won't have to sell any stock, which is even better. Gosh. You can invest in one of those. Gosh. I have to pee. That involves getting up.
Get up and come back.
back.
There we go now. More things come to the end.
Don't have something happen, you scream and scare my dogs. You hear me, Rockman?
Stocks in my district at a discount. Well, time to scream and scare Song's dogs, right? Amazingly, I had barely enough cash for that, but that was not good. Like, if it weren't for these two stupid properties, I would have this in the bag. I mean, I still have a very, very good chance to win, but those two properties... okay, so we're obviously not buying there. And this has now gotten too big.
Too big.
I landed on the 1300, of course.
Oh, you did? Well.
Alright, so should I buy more stocks in my district that's 14 gold, or should I buy in some no-name district that's 9 or 8?
I think you have enough that you could do the 14. You don't necessarily need to go with 99.
Yeah.
You could do 99, but it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like, it's worth investing in the district as long as you have, like, over 100, preferably, like, over 120, 25. Does that make sense? It's just kind of like, the only times I ever invest in a district when I have less than 100 stocks is to, like, save a particular thing so that it's, like, less likely to be bought up by someone else. Like that safety 100 investment. Either way, you're in a very good position, so... Gosh. Fetch. Fuck. I was worried about it. But... Well, see, this is why I knew you wanted the Monopoly, but sometimes it's like if you don't have the Monopoly, it's kind of... That's why sometimes I don't go for Monopoly. You have enough to get it back, though. And yes, it's annoying you lost it, but you're still making a shit ton of money.
It doesn't matter because...
It's the principle.
I mean, it doesn't matter because I just need to land on my property. I can expand any one of the other three, like, enough that will get me very close to the target amount. I don't need that fourth one at this point.
But still, it's annoying. It really is. Oh, did Cobra say he was gonna go live at some point?
Yeah, sometime soon. I didn't realize that my 1,000 dropped to 500 because of that, though.
Oh, yeah, it did. Still, you can recover.
Come on! I keep skipping all of my property that I need to land on.
Random shit.
Because I went around 3/4 of the board without landing on my property. Like, now there's pretty much no chance that I'm going to be able to win on this round.
Shitty damn it. One. Bitch!
It's not good RNG.
Yeah, you better sit your ass down and take a break.
Fucking time. what a misadventure. My upcoming salary is just barely enough to win, notwithstanding anything else, obviously.
Expand. Gosh. 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 Now you get to hear the music.
Yeah, even if I land on the $14.90 on the way back to the bank, it won't matter because my salary will be enough to wipe that out.
Exactly. So I was just kind of like, gosh. So, as annoying as certain things happened, do you feel like you got revenge on this board?
I haven't won yet.
Unless you get... Okay, good. I do kind of hate that they've ruined the music for this.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, if you land on it, it's 100. Actually, does it now become not 100 after she goes? Yeah, see, now it's not 100 anymore.
I don't know, because that's her property.
No, because it's like...
But the 100 is still
it's 100.
listed on the other properties.
Uh-huh. Haven't you noticed this before? So with the things like the price drop, it's effective until your turn. So that the person who activated it has to wait the full 4 turns, but everyone else gets to only wait, like, however long it is until they go. Yeah, we figured this was going to happen.
Why is the yellow properties listed as 100, but...
Because Stella's the one who activated it, so she has to wait for the full 4 turns, versus you only had to wait 2 turns. Like, Bianca's undid itself at her turn. Yours undid itself at your turn. Now, Birdo's has undone itself. And Stella's will only outdo itself once it's her turn again. It's the same thing with, like, everyone's prices go up or down for their turn. Oh. Look, she gave you money.
Look, they're wasting my time.
Yeah. But we're still not live yet, so it's fine. Oh, look, they gave you more money. I love how they're investing in the properties you haven't invested in yet. You bought a bunch. We didn't actually.
Winner, winner, tenderloin dinner.
How many pickles?
A normal amount.
Wait, man, you're gonna make me go back into your channel just so I can do the pickle thing?
Yes, I'm happy with this game and how it went to the board and everything. What I'm not happy about is fucking Comcast.
Nice. Lowest number of payments. Highest number of sales. Always good. Always good business. She's at 7 because she got that early thingy, right?
Yeah.
Well, GG Rockman.
Yeah, but it's going to be a pain. But my intention is to somehow try and combine the 3 recordings into one file and put it up on, obviously, YouTube, but hopefully also Twitch as an upload and maybe podcast it.
Are you going to sound over it with all your expletives you were yelling?
No. Now we're in the House Cobra so that I can go live and raid him. Well, you and I are the only ones here anyways, so I guess there's no point in doing that. So,
I'm technically not there anymore.
thank you, Song. If anyone else was watching this, thanks for watching.
Rat missing fish.
Well, partially, yeah. Obviously, tomorrow is Rockman and Ratmas Thursday, continuing Portal 2. Hopefully, this Comcast problem is just a one-night thing, and should be doing Sonic Mania DLC on Monday. Unless maybe I throw this in as a vodcast on the weekend or something. We'll see. That's the end. Bye.